Hello, and welcome to the final session of the Families Embracing Diversity Conference. I am so grateful to all of you who have joined us live and to those of you who are watching the recording after the fact. It has been so fun to get to interact with all of you and learn from all of our wonderful speakers. The last session is about how to raise global citizens with stories. And in this session, although it is pre-recorded, we do have a giveaway at the end. So if you have comments or questions, you can always put those in the chat and I will be there to read them. I believe Irina is also going to be there in the chat to answer them. If you include the hashtag book, that will enter you into the drawing for the giveaway. So I will try to put that up on the screen so that you can easily find that. And I am going to put Irina's video up on the screen so that you can learn how to raise global citizens with stories.
Hello, everyone. I'm really glad to be here at this event and to participate. My name is Irina Skibenko. I'm a teacher, an author, and a traveler from Ukraine. And my topic is how to raise global citizens with stories. Now I'm going to share my presentation. And I believe that children can get the passport to the world through reading, writing, and creating with ease and joy. Why I think I can speak about this topic? Here I will say a few words about myself. I've been teaching for more than 15 years now. I've traveled around the world for around 20 countries. I've created my adventure program based on my adventure series that I self-published. And I've been working with students all over the world, with foreigners, and because of the political situation, I had to relocate, and I can say that it was more or less easier compared to the situation for other people because I work online and I feel comfortable traveling because of my experience. Now, let's see. This is my adventure series, and the main characters are an 11-year-old girl, Nina, and she travels around the world with her dachshund Eve. Eve is our real dog. As I said, I work with different children from all around the world, and here you can see my author visit to one of the Ukrainian schools, and my books are in the reading club in Argentina. My story started in my childhood when my granny and my mom instilled my love to reading, and they showed me the world through books, and later on I started traveling. So let's start with our topic. Who is a global citizen? Here I found a definition, and later on I will tell you more how I see it. A global citizen is someone who is aware and understands the wider world and their place in it. They are a citizen of the world. They take an active role in their community and work with others to make our planet more peaceful, sustainable, and fairer. And apart from this understanding, I think that a global citizen is a person who feels comfortable in the world, who feels comfortable to apply for a job in another part of the world, who is well-educated, open-minded, respectful, and to other cultures, and feels comfortable by being surrounded by foreign people. And this way, as a result, global citizens can collaborate and create exciting innovations, products, and can present themselves to the whole world. So it's a person who can read, analyze, present themselves online, write great CVs, and write the story of their product and be able to present it to the world. Nowadays, it's highly important, as we don't have face-to-face meeting, when we go for our first meeting, for our first interview, and it's important to be able to create a nice portfolio, to write a good CV. So this way your child can become a part of a worldwide community. And here I would like to share my tips, my recommendations, how we can help children. We can raise global citizens by traveling around the world, traveling locally, showing different places and different cultures, by active reading. Active, I mean by discussing what we read with children, or what the children read on their own, asking questions, why the main characters behave like that. How would you behave? Why do they feel this way? What would you feel? So this is active reading. By watching documentaries, films about the world, about different cultures. We can also connect to different cultures by visiting local events at the library or culture centers, and knowing more step by step, and this way we can create this acceptance, respect to the diverse world. Also, we should work more and more on their literacy level, and as I explained, by active reading and by writing. Writing that helps them develop their opinions, helps them to express their ideas and thoughts. And also, it's important to improve digital skills, like using different platforms, creating audios, videos, overcoming and becoming more overcoming fears and doubts, and become more confident in doing this. At my program, children create ebooks, so they combine text and images, and they need to use to apply a certain style to their books, so it helps them a lot to develop digital skills. A few more words about my series. So Nina and Eve, they travel to different countries, to Turkey, to Austria and Reunion Island. So children learn about these places and cultures through illustrations, through some details about these places. And the plots are quite easy to follow. And I also use fill-in gaps activities, so the children are more involved with the text and they become more curious. They interact with the text of the stories. To be a global citizen, we should also foster creativity. And being creative means that children can collaborate, they can come up with new ideas, and they can create their own stories, products, and their life. Let's look how stories enhance creativity. While we read, we imagine the storyline, so we develop our imagination. We reflect about the characters and what we would do. We copy characters' features and use them as role models in our real life. We learn from them. We doodle and paint our favorite moments. Here I give examples from one of my workbooks where children learn about ice cream around the world. And after that, we also have an activity of creating their own ice cream, of combining all the ideas that they've learned, and they create their own unique ice cream. And here I would like to tell you the quote of Sir Ken Robinson. He is a British author, speaker, and international advisor on education. Imagination is the source of every form of human achievement. And it's the one thing that I believe we are systematically jeopardizing in the way we educate our children and ourselves. Here it's like a reminder that everything that is created around us is the result of human imagination. And that's why we shouldn't neglect it. We shouldn't only stick to some exercises, and we should do more creative tasks and activities. How to foster creativity with stories. So when you read a story, a book, you should be active and you should ask your child, how will the story end? Or what would you do if you were the main character? Or let's rewrite the story. How do you imagine what is the best, what would be the best development of the story? Or draw how you imagine this character, maybe a character that is not described, that is not presented in the book, and just have little participation. And how you can also offer children to draw their favorite character or a moment, and see which details they can add. And also you can make crafts connected to the topics of the stories. Here you can see children drew Nina and Eve, how they imagined them and their loyalty and love towards each other. And you can see chocolate dachshund. We create chocolate dachshunds. As I said, to be a global citizen, it's very important to connect to the world and learn more and more. And if we don't travel often, we don't have this opportunity, we can still discover the world through books. In the first story of my series, children learn about Turkish culture, about ice cream, how they sell ice cream in Turkey, about the Mediterranean Sea, dachshund breed, seagulls. And this is the way you can use in your life, like taking any book which shows the world and also learning more about the topics mentioned in the book. About the place, you can go to Google Map and look at the photos of this place, at the location, what is around it, what it is like. You can watch videos about anything you come across in the book. And you can also try to choose books that tell us about places, about different cultures. In the second story, children learn about Schonbrunn Palace, about the oldest zoo in the world, and we visit online museums. So you can also do this. You can visit online museums. It's an exciting and opportunity that we have thanks to the technologies. And in the third story, children learn about nature, climate of the Reunion Island, about the French culture, volcanoes. We learn about vanilla and many other things. So in order to be a global citizen, you should help your child to learn to express their opinions and ideas, to create their own stories. This is an example of my student, Pedro from Spain. He has created this book about his pet, his cat Chloe, how he saved her. And he was very excited and motivated because it was connected to something that is dear to him. So when we ask children to write or to read, we should choose topics that are really important, relevant, exciting for them, and then they will. We will not have to speak about motivation. They will do it. And about digital skills, as I said, we create ebooks, so you can use platform Canva and create presentations, create books. You can make a presentation of your photos with music, and this way children will learn how to combine music, um, different colors, different styles, images. It will be a great activity for them. They loved it. So you should choose exciting, interesting books for children that will naturally keep them reading till the end. Like my adventure series, they're about pets, adventures, traveling. So it's always exciting for children to know how Nina and Eve will solve their problem. And as I said, I think Nina and Eve are perfect role models of global citizens. They are kind, loving, brave, and Nina makes mistakes, but she admits and moves forward. So thank you for your attention, and I hope that my presentation was useful for you and you will take some tips from it and use with your children. I would be glad to know about it, and you can use also a promo code diversity to get a 10% discount from the 27th of April to the 30th of April. And buy your workbooks or any materials that you like. And thank you for your attention one more time. I was very pleased and happy to make this presentation for you about my work and my vision about global citizenship.
I'm on mute. Thank you so much, Irina, for this presentation and for all of these tips to help kids explore the world through stories and also create their own stories. I love that idea. If anyone else would like to be entered into the raffle to win a copy of the first book, Nina and Eve, type in the comment hashtag book now. If not, Sasha, you are the winner. So what you can do is you can reply to one of the many emails I have sent out over the past couple of days, just letting me know that you are the winner of Irina's book, and I will get the two of you connected. Thank you again to everyone who has participated, attended a session, presented in the session. I greatly appreciate your time and just being here to learn together and embrace diversity and center culture and the important impact it has on parenting. So take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.